Hey guys, welcome to a new episode. This is the sixth episode of Data Playlist. I am a data analyst and a business process analyst is my designation, but I do a lot of data engineering as well as I am a YouTuber, and I invest my time in project management also within the company. I lead some of the projects, and there are different kind of data related works I do, including the reporting and many other things. For transformation, I use Azure, and for visualization, I use Power BI. I also have experience with different other kind of programs or applications like Tableau and many other visualization softwares. But the most cheapest and most vast functionality application is Power BI, and that is why I am using it because it gives me a lot of added advantage. It makes my work faster also. I use Azure for transformation, and because the integration and the subscription cost is less, and we can do a big data transformation at a very cheaper cost. This is my YouTube channel, and this is where my data related videos are getting posted. So do like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Also, there are other kinds of videos available on global supply chain or my cryptocurrency investment details. Every day I come online for sharing my portfolio. Also, I made my own PC for big data engineering and mining also. So you can see what are the components I used. I also talk about blockchain and how my life in the Netherlands looks like. So you can get a lot of information out of my life in these playlists, and it's fun to watch also what's happening. I do believe that it's better not to be a master of one thing, but a jack of all trades. Be always an opportunist, because in this current 2022, it's very difficult to survive if you are not capable enough or if you are not strong enough. So there is always a outcry of survival of the fittest. So try to be as strong as possible. Today's session is dedicated towards Power BI, M language, and DAX. I wanted to speak to all the starters in the data engineering or the mid-level guys. The mid-level guys are, I think, by using Power BI, if you're using Power BI for 2 years now, so you are skilled enough. The only thing is that you have to know different data engineering techniques that you can do or can achieve through Power BI. So that is what the topic is. It's a very small video, but I'm willing to give a lot of information within this short period of time. And Power BI has a added advantage because it's a powerful tool and only €8 per month subscription in this 2022 also. So I have uh, I think I have the not the free version, but the prime subscription means not the. There are different subscription levels, and one can find. Okay, the free pro and the premium version. I have the pro version, which is €8. Premium per user version is around, I think, €12, and the highest level is the premium version, not premium per user, but premium version for the whole organization, which is around 5,000 per month. But I think if your organization is big and 1,000 people are going to use, then yeah, premium, the ultimate version of premium is super helpful, and it is highly scalable also. But I use the pro version, which is sufficient for me, because data visualization and data processing that we do uh, is around 2 million or 3 million data points, so that is okay for that. But after 2 million, 3 million, then the data becomes, means the Power BI as an application becomes slow, because if you see, it's been 30 minutes since I am refreshing my report, For uh, many reasons, I cannot share the dashboard because, yeah, for privacy reasons and the contract with the company. But it's slow if you have more than 2 million records. But overall, it does the work. So I keep my laptop and for means I start the refresh and watch a movie during the weekends. That is a different story. Okay. Then the data engineering possibilities in Power BI are limitless. That is what I think because I have used the W, Power BI, and other application environments. Power BI is very handy, cheap, and it can be easily implemented. You can start easy integration with other applications, and they keep on developing and modifying or growing. The Microsoft community. It's a product from Microsoft, and it has a very good enterprise relationship diagram representation. You can see which schemas are connected to what, and you can drag and drop and connect with it easily. If you want to know more about enterprise relationship diagram in Power BI, please give your feedback and give your comments. I will get back to you. Also, there is a lot of visualization options. For example, this is when you log in into or open a Power BI application. This is what it looks. Then you need to add data. For adding data, you have a hell lot of connectors that can connect with different applications. My Power BI is a little bit slow because already there is a monster refresh happening, and that is why it is taking a lot of time. And I'm extremely sorry for that. Um, Okay, so you can see we can import many kinds of databases into the Power BI desktop version. We can connect with Azure, we can connect with web, we can connect with Oracle database. Many type of applications we can connect with, and also there is a possibility to integrate Python, and also there is a possibility that I can integrate R. Yes, yes, R, Python script, R script, and ODB. Means there is a different pool of connectors available, and I can use it for the data transformation and extracting the data. For now, this session is not about Power BI because there are different thousands of videos available in YouTube for training purpose. This is just to show how Power BI works as a starting means as a like a preliminary for the starters. How Power BI? Let me see where the data is. Power BI. Yeah. So this is just like a demonstration for the starters. People who are experienced can skip this part. So the data import works like this. It's just you have to click the connector and you can import any Excel file. So I have created a sample test Excel file, and then I will go to the transformation environment. So there are two environments, that is the backdoor environment and the front door environment. The front door environment here we'll be working with, and the backdoor environment is in the Power Query editor, where we will be using M language. So in the front environment, we use DAX codes, and in the back environment, we use M language for transformation. That there are the possibilities are limitless. Like for example, if I need to change the format, change the type, then I can come here and make it a whole number. So if I have to remove, as in the previous video, we saw that one of the data quality technique is to remove the errors. We can remove the errors, or we can replace the errors, remove errors. So it will remove that row only. Then we can remove the null values. or replace it. We can remove the blanks also. Mm, Removing the null also can be done via this. We can filter out the null values. Just a minute, taking some time. Doesn't contain null. Okay, so we remove the null values also. If you want to get back the null values, then you can just delete this filter. So everything is just a click. You don't have to code. The M language codes are generated automatically. Okay, but that is not the purpose of this video. The purpose is that to show how you can detect the anomaly. We already saw the error removal techniques. We already saw that we can filter out the errors. So anomaly detection, uniqueness check, you can right click here and just remove the duplicate. So it will remove one of the null, or if you have other kind of duplicates, then it will also remove that. So removing duplicates is easy. Null checks, it is easy. Just as I did here, you can filter out the nulls, then does not contain null. So yeah, it will remove the nulls. Then empty checks is also possible. Error checks, we saw that. Dates timestamp. For example, right click on this and then change type to date time zone or date time. So there are a lot of data quality checks that we can do to get a. Then after that, you have to close and apply. Then it will load the structured data. So first, the extraction is very easy. That is given by Power BI. Then the data quality checks that I just showed now. You can go back to the video and see again what I did. So keep these points in your mind as a step for data quality check in the Power BI. Then after that, you get a structured data. Then on the structured data, you can apply the DAX coding. So M language is for the data quality, some transformation or the measure transformations. And then you can apply DAX codes for calculations and many things. So M language is not that complicated, but you need to know about that and how to write it. So you can check many online environments where the tutorials are given. In YouTube also there are good tutorials available for M language, so you can learn from there. Also, in the transformation part, some good techniques that I will show you. You can do data augmentation techniques, creating timelines. This is very difficult in this video to cover, but you can create timelines in Power BI. Data augmentation techniques. Data augmentation techniques means you can either fill down or fill up. For example, there is a null value and you want to bring this value here. Then just click here, fill down, and you see it adds the data. Then, for example, if we want to fill this value here, then click here, fill up, then to fill this value. These are some kind of data augmentation techniques that you need to know for transformation and getting the right data for applying the DAX coding. Yeah, as I already mentioned, integration is possible with several applications, and uh, then complicated calculation process is also applicable. So there are a lot can be done. You can pivot, you can unpivot, you can replace. Then you can add a column. You can add an index column. Like index means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means it is numbering each row. A lot of things can be done, and maybe if you want, then I can make a separate video out of it. But you have to ask me. Then the drawback is that, yeah, as I said, already mentioned that scalability, like if you have 2 million, 3 million rows, then it is, then after that it becomes very difficult. It takes much time to refresh. So that is one thing. And slow, if you have a big data like 100 GB data, then it is very slow in processing it. So those are the two major drawbacks of Power BI. Apart from that, fantastic. It is very fantastic. Data visualization, there's a lot you can do with data visualization, but I leave it to you guys because I want to make this video short. I can speak about Power BI for 2-3 hours, but that is not the purpose. It is just to show that being a data engineer, you need to know Power BI. With that being said, Be a data engineer before a data scientist. Don't act as a wannabe as you know everything. Always ask questions. Be data hungry. Always be knowledge hungry. With that being said, have a nice day, guys, and we'll see each other in the next video. Till then, goodbye.